now to call upon stage, I'm absolutely delighted, Clicks Beauty Squad member Charli and Zizipo to show us how to unlock our summer glow. And this next session is brought to you by Sorbet.
Charli is a professional makeup artist and beauty content creator. Zizipo is a digital entrepreneur and content creator with a passion for fashion, beauty, delicious food, and travel.
Now listen, I am obsessed with Sorbet. I think I've got Sorbet foundation, I've got Sorbet primer, I've got Sorbet setting spray. I'm so about using the Sorbet. Funny enough, Charlie Boy was the one who introduced me to Sorbet. So thank you again and all the best with this incredible display.
Charli, I'm Xhosa. We pronounce it Sorbet, but it's Sorbet.
It's baby.
Oh, not Sorbet.
It's a baby.
Sorbet, okay.
Hey, I'm Xhosa Sambe.
Hello, hi.
Sweating.
Hello, hi. Great. I'm Charli X-Boy. I'm a pro makeup artist, as I explained, and a Beauty Squad member. And today we're going to chat about the glowy skin. In the conversation and trend, we were talking about gloss skin, glowy skin, an easy complexion for the summer time period. And for me, I like a quick beat. But anything, and most importantly, is your skin prep. So I've got my gorgeous model. Z, can we have a hand of applause for my model? Thank you. Thank you. So of course I want to start. We've got a bare skin, and skin prep is key importance in any makeup routine. Doesn't matter what foundation you're going to use or what routine. If your base is not popping, glowing, and healthy, it doesn't matter. So the nice thing about Sorbet has a wide range of skincare products that's perfectly formulated for your needs. If it's anti-aging, if it's hydration, if it's oil control, evening your complexion, they've got the answers for you. So my main thing that I always say is get your skincare lekker. Get that routine. Routines are sometimes a little bit overpowering. You know, we've got our Korean 7 to 17 step routines. But if you've got a great cleanser, toner, moisturizer, sunscreen, and an eye primer, you're good as golden. So a little bit of hands. Who uses a toner? And I thank you. Who cleanses their face twice a day? Do you know you only have to cleanse your face once a day, in the evening? Yes, baby. In the evening. So you wash your face at night to take all that pollution off, all that product, all that sunscreen, and the next morning all you need to do is a little cotton round with a micellar water and refresh your skin before going in with your skin cream. The more cleanser you are using, the more face wash, it can actually start stripping the natural oils and barriers of your skin. Little tip, and trust me, in the morning we don't have time. So if we can skip the face wash in the morning, that's great. But remember, do not skip at the evening. Evening skin routine is key. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to talk for miles on end, but we already cleansed Z's skin. We've got everything gorgeous. As you can see, we've got a gorgeous glow already, and this is just natural beauty. For me, I'm going in with the Even Perfect. The Even Perfect is a SPF 20. So the great thing is any product that has SPF, remember, it doesn't add on. Okay, so if you've got a moisturizer with SPF 20 and you've got a foundation with SPF 20, it doesn't mean that you've got SPF 40 on your face. Okay? Remember, it just means that there's added benefits. You can never skip your sunscreen. Okay, so the Even complexion, great little pump. You saw me hand sanitize with a Clicks Expert hand sanitizer. Can I have a report? Did this not save our lives during, thank you, not giving that time in our lives any energy? Okay, so the back of the hand is one little pump, it's great. I always apply center, forehead. That's my application. But because it's a client and I'm a professional makeup artist, so they say, I'm gonna go in with my nice little fluffy brush, and we're just going to buff that in. Of course, it's your own face, your own hands. You will just massage that in. My main thing, a lot of times, ooh, what's hier? Is that a latch? Is that a wig hair? It's not a brush. Anyway, So for me, remember, when it comes to your skin prep, how many times do we do the moisturizer or SPF or anything, and then we go straight into our foundation and it starts splitting or pilling, or something funny happens, and what do? Oh, we then skip a SPF or we skip a moisturizer because it's not giving the foundation its time. Our key problem is we're not allowing our foundation and our skin products to do what it's supposed to do. So allow it some time. I know we rush in the mornings, ladies, gentlemen, theys and thems, but it is important. Ooh, it is hierdie brush. So it's important to allow all your skincare products to absorb, do the things before you start layering. So nice and moisture, as you can see, this evening complexion is going to help just even tone, and it gives this gorgeous little tacky base to the skin. That's just going to help that foundation last all day. I mean, just look at that glow on the clavicles already, and that's just a moisturizer, babbies. Next, I'm going in with the Age Effect. This is a lip and eye primer serum. This is gorgeous. You can use this in the evening and in the mornings. As you see, nice little application. And a dot is enough. A lot of times, who uses a eye cream? Thank you. For the rest, please start using eye creams. It is really important to hydrate. It's a very delicate and sensitive area around the eyes, and we need to hydrate that, and we can't just push your moisturizer to that area because it's different needs and benefits. So this serum, I'm just going to apply with my pinky, and you feel that is the application for a serum for under the eye. You never want to push it too close to the lash line, nor over the entire lid, because you can actually start causing milia. So milia is a build-up under the skin that you can't literally get rid of, so you've got to get it professionally removed. But you want to feel here, there's an optical bone. There's a bone here, né? Before het gaan in die gaatjie in waar jou oog is. There's a bone. That's where you stick and place your eye cream. And you let it sit for a little bit. And I'm not going underneath the eye area. Because why? And I will tell you now why. As we talk, as we smile, and as we do our things, the product will naturally move up. So if we apply it there immediately and we start talking and smiling and doing our things, it's going to start going into our eye area and cause a sensitivity or irritation. And we don't want to do that. So again, just on that occipital bone, I can never pronounce it correctly, but ons weet waarvan ek praat. And that's about it. And I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes to absorb and do the things. But we're on stage in the power of TV. We've got to move swiftly on to the next stage. Foundation. Foundation is actually before foundation, let's talk about primer. Who uses a primer? Who believes in a primer? Who thinks a primer is a key step in your makeup routine? It's a conversation for days. We can have a whole debate about it. Some say yay, some say nay. But the Sorbet, and please focus on this, sir. Sorbet, I'm an influencer. The Sorbet Refine and Protects 3-in-1 has SPF. It's got hydration and skincare benefits to it. What I love about, okay, now it's a wide for me, and follow. What I love about this product is the fact that it's actually one of these things that if your gentleman in your life is not so keen on a skincare routine, you can actually apply this to everyone. Meneer, it hydrates, it gives you the glow, it gives you benefits, and your wife will love it. Trust me, he most probably will end up stealing it. But this is one of those products that I tell anyone that you want to introduce your husband or anyone in your life that is a little bit iffy about skincare. This is one of those because it gives the SPF 30. It gives skincare treatments, and it gives you moisturizing, and it gives that lacquer base for the foundation. So let's go into 1 or 2 pumps is more than enough. Can you start seeing like how many skin products I use before I even go into a foundation? That's very, very important in any application, because what I'm doing is getting that natural glow to come through. I want the skin to look radiant, healthy. Guys, we went through a thing, right? So we want to look healthy. We want to look radiant. We want people to look at our face and be like, oh, you took your vitamins this morning. Oh, you've been to the sun. Oh, life's doing good for you. So by applying this and making it sit, absorb, it just gives, oh, look at that glow. Look at that glow. It's glass. It's health. It's wealth. Booked, blessed, and busy. I mean, isn't this like just perfectly enough to do slay a job? Don't forget your neck. There we go. I mean, just show off that skin. Can we have a close-up on the skin, please? I mean, look at that gloss. Look at that glow. So now I can go into the foundation. Now I've got my skin prep. Do you understand the importance of skin prep and why it is so vital to understand your need, identify what is lacking in your skin, if you've got texture or dehydration or anything like that? For me, I always like to tell people, go in. One, when you apply your moisturizer, is something feeling a little bit different? Am I getting a little bit more texture here? Am I getting a little bit more dry? That's when you start checking in with yourself. It's not selfish, it's self-love. And then it might be like, should I add a hyaluronic acid? Should I add a serum? Am I adding too much into it and now I'm getting too oily? By checking in, you have to change up and move with the times. Okay, foundation. Who's been enjoying foundation or have a struggle to find a foundation that works for them? I mean, I can't do tax and I can't find my foundation. So that's fine, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip here. Okay, so Sorbet has 3 phenomenal foundation formulas. We've got Pro Matte. Pro Matte's a full cover foundation. It's gorgeous. It's definitely one of those. If you do have a little bit of too shiny or too glossy skin and you want to mattify it and you want to have that long lasting, I actually use this, as you can see, on like glossy, glowy, hydrated skin. I use this with a beauty blender or a damp sponge to shear it out, or I mix it in with a serum or moisturizer to give that nice glossy glow if I want that even tone. One of my favorites, gorgeous shade collection as well. We'll go into matching your tones now. Cover and Go. Cover and Go is also another beautiful mattifying foundation, but there's a little secret, concealer on top. Very mark ads here, guys. Concealer, 2-in-1, love this. It's a liquid foundation, it's a little bit more forgiving. It blends beautifully. It's gorgeous for weddings and events. I've used this quite often. And also gorgeous undertones, deeper shades. So for my deeper queens, this is definitely a foundation to go for. Now, my favorite, your favorite, our favorite, is the Face First. So Face First is formulated with serums. So it is formulated for the mature audience, but hey, sometimes I feel mature, sometimes I don't, and today I don't. So this is a great formulation. It is also a matte to demi-matte finish. So it gives you that glossy, glowy gorgeousness. And why I love it for a more mature or if you've got texture audience is the fact that it actually scatters the light. So it mimics and blurs pores, texture, and fine lines. And trust me, one pump goes a long way. So we've already pre-matched our foundation with Z. So I'm just going to do on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take a smaller, fluffier brush. So as you can see, we match quite gorgeously to the center of the skin. For summer makeup, I like to focus only in the center and buff it out. You can see that this foundation is adding to that glossy glowiness. The radiance of the skin prep is still peeking through, and we're getting that even coverage where we need it. So I've applied with my small fluffy brush. And now I'm going in with the same blush that I used for my skin prep and just diffusing the outer corners of it. So I want that spotlight, the center spotlight in the skin. Klein haartjie hierso, that's it. This foundation is also gorgeous using with a beauty blender, your fingers or any built coverage. And we are just adding that extra coverage into the center of the skin. There we go. You can see that the serum and the gloss and the glow is still peeking through. It's that gorgeous glossiness that we want to mimic for this summer. And it's all the craze in runway at the moment. So tell the audience while I prep for the next, see your favorite benefits with the Face First foundation. Yeah.
Hi everyone. As you can see, my skin is currently glowing. Yeah, so my favorite thing about using the Sorbet products and prepping and using the face serums is that you keep your natural glow. You actually just enhancing on your natural glow. And yeah, it's light on your face, you look beautiful, and you can rock it throughout the day, so I just love it.
It is definitely one of your favorites that you've been using for a long time.
I live for it. I use it all the time. I had it this morning as well, so it's on brand.
On brand. So my next favorite product is, I mean, there was rumors it's going off shelf and then it was completely put back on shelf, so I'm too happy. It's called the under eye. So the under eye is a little, hi friend. It's a little brush concealer. What I love about the brush concealer is a little twist, more product comes out to the end, and you can literally just place any corrective areas that you want. I like to apply just over there. As you can see, I'm not pushing it completely to the area that I want to color correct, but my favorites, I'm just going to sharpen this brush again. You can look down for me. Snatching your brows. That's what I love about it. It is perfect, instant, snatchery, and gives that gorgeous little highlight to the brow bone, and also a little bit of a color correction and base to the lid. With this, I usually allow the concealer to wait a couple of minutes just to get nice and tacky before blending it out, but I can see my clock is running out there. So we are just running through this. If you feel that your concealer is not giving that full power, it's not staying, and you just end up putting more concealer on, more concealer on, more concealer, you are blending it out too fast. Let it chill for a little bit. If that area is, if you want to color correct or brighten, let the product just stay there. Maybe put a little fan. Ooh, that's a good idea. Oh, it's dead. Safeway clicks. Rechargeable. Fan. So let the concealer just chill a little bit so that you can blend it out. You'll notice that when the concealer becomes a little bit more tacky and sticky, there's like, when you put your finger or your brush and there's a little bit of a pushback, then you know your concealer is right to blend out, and it will stay a little bit longer and longer lasting. And you'll use less powder to set it. That's gonna then not cause any caking or minimize product usage. There we go. So this concealer just gave that beautiful little brightening, color correction. I just want to snatch your brow again on this side. See, it literally just is like a little eraser, especially when you do your brows. And there we go. use the rest that's on your brush, and then just blend it into the crease and over the entire lid. There we go. You can also do spot concealer or any other concealer that you require. My other nice little placement that I like to do concealer is around the nose and in these little folds, because that's usually when we start getting a little bit darker. And if you smile, you get these little lines there. Place the concealer there, because then it's going to, you want to bring the light forward if the dark is pushing back. Do you understand? And you can just tap that out as well. Super. Okay, power of magic. Let's go on to the next one. If you've been following me for a while, there's one product that I cannot stop talking about. Do we know what it is? Do we know? Comes in this little tube called Glow and Tell. Glow and Tell is a liquid highlighter that's uniform for all shades. It's got a gold to pink undertone to it. It works for any tone, any undertone, or skin shade. It's gorgeous. Get close up over there. Stunning. This is also giving you that. Is it on screen? Can we see it? Thank you. So this is giving that gorgeous highlighter, liquid highlighter finish. I mean, hello. Sorry? What brand? Only Sorbet, baby.
You are out of order for that question. You are out of order. We want to put you on your place, please.
So literally just tapping it onto the eye points of the face where I want that extra glow. I mean, can never glow enough. You can use this under your foundation if you are using a full coverage foundation to bring back that inner glow. You can use this underneath. I even use this in my male grooming. I'll take a tiny little brush like this with a highlighter and look this side on my shoulder. There we go. And just place it in the inner corner. This is a look that, other time. This is a product that literally you can use wet. Well, it is liquid, so it is wet. Or you can set it with a highlighter or any shimmer brick afterwards. Let's have that bridge of the nose. Glass skin, baby. Runway ready. I mean, I just love that. And as you can see, if we could just have a little bit of tilt. On the hand, it went super gold, but as you can see, it absorbs in a... Left to right, that's right. Left to right. It just absorbs into the skin that gives that glossy, glowy within glow. It's gorgeous. Like I said, you can mix it with any other product. It's a mixing medium, or you can use it straight onto the skin like I have. Oh, actually, I'm going back to this. I know, I see that clock.
Do you guys have any questions while he's still talking?
Any questions? We've got a question there.
This one in the front likes asking questions. All right, I'm coming to you.
I just want to ask that after applying that concealer, do you set it with anything? Because I didn't see you using any powder.
Any powder. I'm not a powder queen. I don't like the powders. So for me, what I really enjoy doing is allowing the products, a lot of the product formulation actually is liquid to powder.
Oh.
So if you do not, that's my key thing, is if you do not allow the product to do what it's supposed to do, you're going to put on product, powder, cake, and layer and layer and layer. So give the product its opportunity to do what it's supposed to do. So I went with a little bit of a liquid blush here, it's a sheer finish on a fluffy brush. And we're just going to do a little bit of a coloring onto the cheek. To bring
Oh, we've got a little question from our boy.
So it's not going to do any creasing? There's no creasing?
It's not going to move. The thing is with summer products is you want it to be glossy and glowy during the day. And the nice thing is when it's a liquid or a cream and it starts moving,
Ah, I see.
you know, it's like, oh, sorry, something in my eye. Smudge that product back.
And it's a dab.
Exactly, but if we're going to go in with a powder, if you touch that under eye, you lift that, you're done. You go home, you book that Uber, and you're like, I'm not getting my daddy tonight.
I'm actually so glad that Charlie said that, because for me that's been a game changer. I used to love baking under my eyes because knowing I have a long day, but I still want that doughy kind of fresh face look that Uzizipho has. So that's brilliant.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Z.
Hi.
Charlie, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I get extremely sweaty on my face. Like now it's summer and it's the worst. So do you have any makeup tips and tricks for summer festive makeup for sweaty people?
Absolutely, I'm a sweaty queen myself, so completely get that. And the problem is powder. We all want to go for powder, but we're going to sweat in anyway. So what's going to happen? You're going to bake a cake on your face. It's the powder, it's the concealer, it's the cream, and now it's going to be the sweat, and it's just going to mix. So my whole thing is maybe use less powder, or go in with a mattifying primer or spray. I always, and the best thing that I use for blotting powder, if you go to the toilet and there's that little paper thing, then it goes zzz. There,
What paper is that?
the zzz.
What's this?
You go like this and it goes zzz.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That one, put that one in your handbag because that's the best
Yeah.
oil absorption. You're not going to get those little tissue spots everywhere. Go and zzz, zzz.
What if it doesn't go zzz?
Why?
Isabu paper towelette.
All right, last question from this young
Oui,
man,
oui.
this very, very forward, this one. What is your question? Up.
But what if you add too much of everything and too much of glowing, too much of everything? What will happen? What will happen? What will happen if you put too much of everything?
Is there such a thing as doing too much, Charlie?
The question is, what happens when you put in too much?
Too much.
Too much everything? You're baking, huh? He's asking, should you bake or should you not bake? That is the question.
That is?
Huh? That's the question.
Fair enough.
Sharp.
Fair enough. I
Say-
see you.
good
I
question.
hear you. I raise you one.
Skotana.
Do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
Whatever if you want to glow for the gods, then glow for the gods. If you want to be a match queen, be a match queen. Whoever can say you have to be one or the other.
That is what I'm talking
So
about.
for me, baby, if you think it's too much, back up. No one cares.
And then-
It's makeup. We have fun here.
Yes.
All right, guys. We have 2 prizes from Sorbet. Now, you're going to ask 2 questions.
Yes.
They must get it right. We're not playing here.
But I'm
We're
a
not
nice
playing.
man.
As salap. Ons nie speel nie.
Okay.
All right, ask the questions.
Okay, my first question, what is my holy grail of Sorbet products?
The lady in the pink was 100% the first.
Wait. You mustn't ask. I must get to you. Just in case. All right.
It's the primer, of course.
You can't say of course. Wait. I love this. You said it's the primer.
Of course.
But now it's wrong. This is
What
awkward.
is Charlie's holy
This is very-
grail?
Charlie, what's your holy grail? Wait. Is she wrong? But she said of course.
She said, of course. No, let's be honest. My best makeup step is a primer. But my best
Wait.
makeup product by Sorbet
No,
is...
wait.
That was a trick question.
Wait. Should we give her a second chance?
Ah!
Wait. Should we give her a second chance?
Yes, Nirog.
Nah.
Yeah. I want to corrupt her. Unfortunately, the people say no. Who else? Wait.
Do you know what I think we should do, just to be fair? Let's throw that question out the cards
Okay,
and
okay.
ask a brand new question.
Another
I'm
one.
watching to see who's going to be first.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, so my question will be, what is the most important step to never... No, okay, no, fine. What is... I like a little tease. I want to be on the stage as long as possible.
Tease them.
What products did I use on her cheek that was not meant to be on the cheek?
Ooh. This
Oh,
is
we got
awkward.
a lady at the back in floral. She says that she had her...
Which one?
That
Over
lady,
there?
the lady
Okay,
in
okay,
pink. The
okay.
lady in pink. And this is really good. They've got some good sorbet goodies in here. Trust me, you want this.
I think it was lip.
You can't think. You can't think.
Let her answer.
It's lipstick.
Lipstick?
Yay!
All right, last question, last
One
question.
last
Oh, wow.
question.
Ooh.
It's heavy, right?
It's heavy.
It's heavy. There's a lot of goodies in here.
Of course, Miss, of course.
Yes,
of
Charlie,
course.
one more question, my friend.
One more question. Where was I born?
Hi, respect us,
Oh,
Charlie.
the lady in black and white.
Hi.
Yeah, if you can guess correctly.
It must be
good.
Sorbet.
Okay, I do have a question for those faithful Sorbet fans. How old is Sorbet makeup turning next year?
Miss, of course. Can you proud Miss, of course? Wait.
The lady who
Have you
lost
got
her
it?
phone.
Wait, this
I can't
lady
tell.
lost her phone.
Hang my dirty laundry while you edit. It's turning 17.
What is it?
17.
Sorbet Group is turning 17. So Sorbet makeup launched.
Of course.
Of course.
Any second chance? Of course.
There's a lady here in
What?
front who also thought she knew
Okay,
this
yes,
lady.
ma'am.
15.
Hey,
Says
Charlie.
says 15?
years.
15?
No.
Okay. Another
Ask
one.
another question.
Another
Yeah,
one.
throw that out.
How
Hands
many
down.
times must I put my 4 fingers up?
No, hands down, hands down. We gotta ask one more question.
My favorite question. What foundation did we use on Z?
The lady in the black and white is literally about to dance.
Kaloku. We'll find out. Like, of course, she knew it.
Face first.
Thank you.
Hey! All right, congratulations. Sorbet, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Let's
to
finish
Charlie
this
and
glowing
Lizzie for
star.
what an incredible face demo.